Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rams will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Washington State Cougars offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. So the Colorado State Rams offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Rams will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the catch. It's Winfield. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Under fire. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Rams decide to punt it away. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll give it to Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ellison. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
On the snap, it's Johnson. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ellison. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Of 12. 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
They'll give it to the back. Still running at the 40. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Give to the back. Moves it forward just a bit. A pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. He'll take a shot. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Washington State looking to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. The throw to the outside is complete. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. Turning on the Jets. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
I feel like it's hard to forget the tight end, the man over the middle of the field most of the time. He comes wide open. I don't know if it was a busted coverage or whatever, but he makes the big play for this offense, and the defense better take note. We got to cover the tight end.
Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Colorado State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The biggest games of the week is playing out right now. They're trailing by 14 to USC.
Got the first down. Looking for more.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Brings up second down.
They'll try the run. Hard running there. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the hot hand. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick release on the RPO. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The handoff to Johnson. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Just feeds the running back. Sweet cut there. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wazoo eager to pay off this red zone trip. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, it's Johnson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle, it's Meredith. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
13. 1st and goal, Washington State.
From the gun, looking for a man. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you've got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. And the try is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Right on the money. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. The Rams line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Touchdown, Washington State. Special teams proving to be special. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rams send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Near the 48-yard line. First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. There he goes. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
That makes the score Washington State 10, Colorado State 7.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Grabs it in the middle. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi using the quick game. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Hunt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the driver.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got it in the middle. It's Ellison. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Pulls and fires complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Power football with the run. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'll try to get the first through the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Winfield. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Rams in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. They've got it at the 41. Third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Caught at the 25. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And they come up with an explosive play there. The quarterback had exactly what he wanted. Man coverage, safety in the middle of the field, so he throws the go route to the outside, finds his best one-on-one matchup. And how about the speed and the ability to track that football and give this offense a jolt?
Jukes his way for more. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch. The defense is backed up against the wall. Snap in the shotgun. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown Rams! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Auburn is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Tigers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is because, as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ellison. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The give to the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Washington State has it all working right now. Motion from the wide receiver. He's got him. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Johnson. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Lost to throw again. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the back. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It is complete. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on second and 5.
Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Zings it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Washington State lines up quickly.
That's a first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to slam in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll leave it with him. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Motion from the wideout. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And the Rams really need to keep this drive alive on third down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Rams need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. A designed run for the quarterback. Got the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Wants to fire on second down. This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires toward the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Rebels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. So Washington State's offense takes the field. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against candidly an overmatched opponent, but hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Back to pass on second down. That's reeled in. It's Voorhees. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Washington State going back to work on first down. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man, it's Meriden.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. It's a seam wide open. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. On the run, it's Voorhees. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll toss it to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Touchdown, Cougars! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rebels offense has the ball for the first time. The run from the shotgun. Nice move there. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Intercepted.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you could tell QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. This time they'll go to the running game. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Makes his man miss. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a man, it's Simmons. Gets it out fast. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking for a crease, it's Diggs. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play.
Oh, he's got some space. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Wallace. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The offense in hurry-up mode. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. The Rebels will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. From midfield, looking for room. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Simmons. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. He's loose. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rushes on him. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Makes the grab. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by a field goal over Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Washington State will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Out of the gun, the inside kick. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The most mind-boggling stat from last season is that Ole Miss trailed for a grand total of 2 minutes all year long and somehow lost 3 games and missed the playoff.
Yeah, it was incredible, but it was a great year. You saw the line of scrimmages for Ole Miss really take over. Offense and defensive lines, that was the strength of their team. It allowed them to thrive.
He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Rebels!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They booted away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Haas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rebels want to move quickly. Caught in the backfield, it's Stribling. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw at Simmons. Escapes the sack. Under heat, he gets rid of it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They go to the ground. Slithers into space. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Stands in and takes the hit. Snags it on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Johnson. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd down play from the gun. Quick spin on the run. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Got his man quickly. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Buying some time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Stribling.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Nice move there. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Rebels have it with a...
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive hit.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Rebels are in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Catch in the middle, it's Ellison. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
That's a first down for the offense.
And the quick shuffle pass underneath. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. On 1st and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Cougars. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Number 21.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 28 to Ohio State. We'll let you know if...
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Taylor. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The kick is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wide open spaces. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Washington State going quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it to the right. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quick strike complete. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Tackle is made at the 37.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Ellison. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start it. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He leaves it with his back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? He'll pull it on the read. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through a tackle.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Off play action. He's moving out of the pocket.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to the ground with the running back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, but they can also drain. Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Wazoo! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. grabbed in the middle. It's Wallace. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in fortunate, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down.
It's a running room. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Rebels in the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Gets it out quickly.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. The Rebels will keep this drive going. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Bulldozes his way through. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Diggs. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they take it in for 6 more points. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. But this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Making side adjustments here. They'll try to get outside. Oh, a lot of space. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Reads it, fires complete. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today. One bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We thought we might see some of this they'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Freeman. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Looking to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Ellison. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Washington State.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Baker. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Quickly complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead. 3.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Simmons. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference, defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Turning it on. Past the first down marker and still running. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Stribling. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Caught in the backfield. It's Stribling. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Going to swing it on second down. There he goes. On the run. To avoid the hit, a nifty pickup there. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Pressure coming, and he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Not out on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He's not going to make it. One by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. A full field of defensive backs trying to take away the deep ball. To the air, it's Simmons. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime.